Hey guys, I'm Kim and welcome to your 15-minute dream sequence. So I named this sequence the dream sequence because like most people, when I'm in the shower or I'm just settling down to bed, this is when my mind really starts to wander, and this sequence came to me during that time. Super excited to share it with you. You require no blocks for this class. So get on your mat and we'll begin. So for today's class, we're going to begin in child's pose. So coming onto your hands and knees, allowing your big toes to kiss, extending your arms in front of you, and then just slowly lowering your hips back towards your feet and your chest and your head towards the mat. We're going to take 5 cleansing breaths here. Really reach your hands towards the front of your mat and bring your arms up off the mat as opposed to having them laying down. Release all those muscles in the lower back. Feel your hips slowly sink down further. Final full breath here. Inhale. Come on up into your tabletop position. So making sure your alignment is correct. And then we're going to begin with some slow cat and cows. So as you inhale, you're going to drop the belly, allowing the tailbone and the crown of the head to reach to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your back just like a cat hissing. The crown and the tailbone tuck. Inhale and drop. Crown and the tailbone reach. Exhale and tuck. The crown and the tailbone tuck in. And just move like this for 3 full rounds of your own breath. Cat-cow is a really amazing asana to begin all your practices with, as it's really a moving meditation. You're using your breath to connect with your body. One more final round of breath. And then coming to a flat back, just walk your hands out a couple inches, curl those back feet under, and then press the hips back, finding your down dog. So take a moment here. This is probably the first down dog of your day. Just walk out, pedal the feet, wag your tail. Become aware of your alignment, allowing a lot of that weight to be in your fingertips, taking the pressure off of your wrists. Your chest presses back towards your thighs. We'll come to still, but keep a bend in your knees and just allow that chest to reach back towards your thighs as your hips reach high. Come up onto your tippy toes. We'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale, straighten the legs as much as possible. Lift that right leg to the sky. Take a bend in the knee and open the hips to the side of the mat. Square off those hips again. Extend the leg long and then step on through, bringing that foot to the front of your mat. Finding high lunge. We'll take 3 breaths here. Both toes are facing the front of the mat and that back heel is up off of the mat. Inhale, exhale, and come to rise into your crescent pose. So bring that body right over your hips, rich bend in that front knee. Your toes are planted and your heel is up on that back foot. Inhale, exhale, and pivot on that back foot, finding your warrior 2. So the edge of that back leg or back foot is parallel with the back edge of the mat, and the front heel and the back arch are in line. Bring your body over your hips. Inhale and exalt your warrior. Exhale and bring that right elbow to your knee, extending the left arm over your ear. Your hand reaches towards the front of the mat. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, down. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, down. Stay here for a second. And then rotate with your body so that your shoulders are looking down at your mat and your hands are at prayer. Pivot on that back foot, finding that runner's lunge, and then lower that back knee down to the mat slowly. So you're finding yourself in your low lunge position. Bring your hands up to heart center and take 3 breaths. Plant that left hand down on the mat and bring that right hand up to the sky as you open your chest to the side of your mat again. Plant both hands down on the mat, lift up on that back leg, and step back into down dog. Come on down to your knees, the big toes kiss, and we'll come back into our child's pose. Remember that the hands are reaching and the arms are not resting down on the mat. We'll take 5 cleansing breaths here as you release all those muscles in your hips and lower back. Inhale and come up to your tabletop. We're going to take a big breath in here and we'll thread the needle on this side rather than a cat-cow. So reaching up with that right arm, opening the chest to the side of the mat, and then extending it under, threading the needle. The right shoulder and right ear come to the mat as that left hand reaches towards the front of the mat. Bring that left hand back under the shoulder. Press up and extend that right hand high again. And then come on back down to your tabletop. We'll do the other side now, extending the left arm high to the sky and then threading it right underneath that right armpit. The left ear and the left shoulder reach for the mat, and the right hand reaches for the front of the mat. Now, if you find that this is a lot of pressure on your neck, press in through both of your arms. You shouldn't be allowing all of your body weight to just be held up by your neck. Your arms are active here. And bringing that left hand underneath the shoulder, pressing up, extending the left hand high to the sky, coming back into your tabletop position. So we're going to do that whole routine now on the other side. So walking your hands up a couple inches, removing all of the debris from the forest from your mat, curling your back toes and lifting your hips high to the sky. Take a rich bend in your knees and press your chest back toward your thighs. Your hips reach high and you're up on your tippy fingers for 3 breaths. Come back into your neutral down dog. Lift that left leg high, bend the knee and open the chest and the hips to the side of the mat. Your gaze is under your left elbow. Square off the hips, straighten the leg, and then step it through to the top of the mat, finding your runner's lunge. 3 breaths here. Take a big breath in, and as you inhale, come up into your crescent pose. Both toes are facing the front of the mat. That back heel is up. Inhale, exhale, and pivot on that back foot, finding your warrior 2 position. Double check your alignment. Inhale, flip the hand and exalt your warrior. Exhale, knee to elbow as that hand comes alongside your ear. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, knee to elbow. Staying here for a second. And then bringing your hands to heart center, pivoting your chest so you're looking down at the mat, pivoting on that back foot, coming back into the runner's lunge. Lower that back knee, top of the foot comes to the ground. As you lower the right hand to the mat and the left hand reaches high. Plant both the hands, curl the back toes under, and step back into down dog. We'll take 3 breaths here as your final down dog of the class. And then slowly lower onto your knees. Allow your hips to sink back and then come into a comfortable seated position. We'll inhale as our arms reach. And exhale all the way out through heart center. We're going to take 3 calming breaths here. I thank you so much for practicing with me today, yogis. Namaste.